And also on the program, now we've wanted to have this woman on the show for 4 years. How many times have we asked her? How many separate communications have we launched from our office to her? At least 81. We've asked her to be on the show 81 times, and finally, apparently through a lapse of judgment. Anyway, she's here tonight, and of course, I'm talking about Cher.
Okay. All right, we're all very excited. We're excited, aren't we, Paul? Have you ever met this woman before?
Yeah, I worked with her, actually.
You did a record with her before, didn't you? Okay. Well, she's going to be out here in a second. Let me introduce her. It took my guest 4 years to agree to be on this program, and we're very happy she's here. A star in the truest sense of the word. Please welcome Cher.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
Have you met David Letterman?
How do you do?
No, I've been waiting for 4 years.
Sure.
I wanted
nice
to.
to see you. How are you? Thanks for being here. What was the record you guys did?
We did Take Me Home. Yes.
Too Far Gone.
Yeah. Was your leg broken? No, that was Bob Estie's leg was broken.
That was Bobby's.
Okay, right. Well, I'm glad that's interesting to you guys, right?
How's Bob feeling now?
He's better.
Good, good. You smell terrific. You really smell great. Do you mind if I ask you? I mean, I knew you'd smell nice, but you smell.
You mean?
Yeah. What is can you mention the scent, or would you rather not?
Yeah. Well, it's two together. One's real cheap, but it's called Ritz, and it's like taboo. Good girls don't wear it.
Uh-huh.
And the other's real expensive, called Vanilla.
And you just mix them up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the end result is quite effective.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, Cher.
Is this as good as it gets?
No, we got a lot of great stuff here. Don't worry, we're just warming up. We got really good stuff here. A lot of really interesting, provocative kind of thing.
All right.
What do you mean, is this as good as it gets? Like, what would have been a better thing to say to you? What should I have said?
I don't know, because I've watched this show.
Well, I'm glad of that.
And I guess anything better than Chuck Roden. Anything better than what you guys had with Chuck Roden.
Now, I know you didn't want to come on here for the longest time. So why finally, after nearly 4.5 years, did you decide to come on?
I don't know. I thought it was one reason, but I'm sure that couldn't be it.
What is the reason you thought it was?
I wanted to pay my hotel bill.
You have a big hotel bill?
I have a huge hotel bill, and I thought...
You mean you're staying in New York now?
Yes.
And you don't have the cash to cover the bill?
Well, it's a pretty big one. and so I thought I'll come on and see what this guy's like, and...
Well, if you think this show will cover that hotel bill, you were sadly misled.
No, I've heard of that. I've actually heard you get paid scale for this show.
It's nickels and dimes. It's like I was saying earlier. The Today Show was on a cruise somewhere, and we're working with hairpins. That's all we get. Now, do you live in New York now? You live in California?
No, I kind of go back and forth.
So this time you're staying in New York. How long have you been here?
Since October.
In a hotel since October?
No, I've been in a hotel for actually the last couple of months.
Uh-huh. And you want us to cover this? Did we agree to pay for part of it?
Yes.
Is that right? No. Okay, so that you thought that was one reason, but of course that's not really the reason. What was the I mean, you must have had a change of heart about something.
No, actually, I don't know, because I thought that I would never want to do this show with you.
Now, why? Now, let's explore this a little. Why? Because you thought I was...
an ass.
They're of course not booing. They're just chanting, Cher, Cher. And of course, for you folks at home who may have missed that, what she said was she thought I was an awfully nice guy.
No, an astronaut.
Yeah, an astronaut.
I thought you were an astronaut.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
you know
now,
what?
see, I know. I knew that's how you felt. I knew you probably felt that way. And
Because I told the guy on your show.
who's that? Oh.
That guy over there. I don't know where he is now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you guys had tried to get me. I was doing Live at 5 one time.
Mm-hmm.
But I very much enjoy your show, and it.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to say this now. If you
No,
really,
you know. Well, you don't know me, but I wouldn't say it. I mean, because.
well, we've always really. You were when the show first went on the air. You were on the original list of people we wanted to have because we all thought the world of you. You know, and we're happy you're finally here. Now let's talk about something else.
Okay.
You know, I think a lot of people feel that way about me, though. I just get that feeling, you know.
Well, for some reason it wasn't anymore, but it was frightening because I see how you deal with your guests, and sometimes it's really great, and you seem to like them, and then sometimes if you don't like them, I mean, you might as well take a picnic lunch, you know.
Well,
Yeah. Well, I think because you have the freedom to kind of do whatever you want to, because not that many
watching.
people are
Yeah,
watching.
that's right. Exactly. Yeah, but you know, I could explain this to you, but we want to talk more about you, don't we?
Whatever you want to do is fine with me.
You look terrific. You know, you really look great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, I want to ask you about this tattoo, and then you get. How many others do you have?
I have this one, and I have that one, and I have another. I have 2 others besides that.
You have 4. Now, why do you have tattoos? Because you've permanently now scarred your body.
Yes. I think that it's it's like Dolly Parton says, when she does this, she feels she's beautiful. You know, I like it. I don't expect everyone to like it, but I think it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have any second thoughts about this?
Well, I probably had a couple, but after I thought about it, I thought, I'd like to do this.
You're really drunk when you got the first one?
No.
Which was the first one? Was this it?
No, it's the one I'm sitting on was the first one.
Oh, well. And what is that one?
Oh, flowers and stuff like that.
Yeah, you've probably never seen it, have you? Think of it. Whatever you want. Oh, I don't know. And then you have.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Well, you know, with that ass mark, you kind of threw me off. You're the first person to call me that in person, though. I mean, I'm sure they mutter that on the way out sometimes. What are we doing now? We'll do a commercial. You can stay a little longer, can't you?
Sure.
So we'll get something really rolling here. It'll be great. Don't worry. It'll be great. And we'll be back here with Cher. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the show. This is Cher, and of course, you know what I am. This has really had kind of a disequilibrium kind of effect on me, thrown me off my pins.
Your
here.
usual game.
Yeah. Now I understand you were going to wear some kind of an elaborate wig that's not with you tonight. Is this ring a bell with you?
No.
You had a wig sent to London, and
Oh yeah, I did, but
what
then
was
I
that?
decided I didn't want to do that.
How do you send a wig to London, and what do you have done to it over there?
Well, you just send it over in a box, and someone combs it out, and they send it back to you.
Well, you can't get somebody here to do that?
Yeah, of course you could, but I can't. And anybody else, when they're right mind, would. But
You purchased this item in London?
No, I had it made here, and I thought that. I don't know. I was getting ready, and I thought, well, I think this would be nice.
Yeah. Well, it looks very nice, and you look quite nice. But the people who last saw you on the Academy Awards, I think, would mention that there's a striking difference.
I did more clothes, probably.
Yeah, you had a big a headdress and kind of a. Now, what do you do? Do you buy all of those clothes?
Well, that was specifically made by Bob for the Academy Awards,
Bob.
and I don't think Mackey.
Bob Mackey, that's right.
And I don't think I probably won't ever wear that again.
So what did that set you back?
He did it for nothing for 2 reasons. First of all, it's great publicity for him, and secondly, I won't ever wear it, so it'll probably go on a tour or something like that.
But is it? You mean like the shopping malls and that kind of thing?
No, like the Metropolitan Museum. So
Yeah.
they had stuff, some of my clothes in it one time.
Now, when you do you buy any of your clothes?
Sure.
Now, what do you do? Do you keep them all? Do you give them away? Do you sell them? What becomes of them after you're done wearing them? I mean, when you grow tired of them.
Well, I don't. Those kind of clothes I don't usually keep, and a lot of times they're given to charity because they can get a lot of money for them. They go on auction and stuff like that.
Yeah. And do you still have that enormous Egyptian kind of house in Los Angeles?
Yes.
Do you really? And it's decorated like what?
Well, it's it's just it's a very modern house, but it's like a North African kind of house, like whitewashed, like a Greek house, but it just has
sunny, airy, open.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why does that?
I mean, it's not freaky, but that term kind of, it's a nice house.
Yeah. And why African kind of? Why that motif?
Where are we going?
I'm gonna reach over here and grab something.
All right.
Like the ass I am.
Okay. I'm afraid if I touch some sort of cord in there.
But see, I've liked you for a long, long time. You and I, by the way, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Now, here we go.
Wait a minute.
No, wait a minute.
I never said I didn't like you.
Oh, yeah.
No, wait a minute.
No, I took that as complete flattery.
No, it wasn't.
Now, did you get
No,
the...
wait a minute. I'm not finished.
All right.
I just want to tell you something. I guess I could have come on still thinking that, because I could act it out. It's 10 minutes out of my life or 15 minutes out of my life.
That's
but,
right.
But I was a little bit more curious about it, so I thought I would just come on and
Well,
see.
I appreciate your second thoughts on the matter.
No, they're not second thoughts. They're not mutually exclusive, being interesting and being an ass. But I think you're cute.
Oh. Stop it. Now, you just had a birthday, and how old are you? Is it all right to talk about how old
Sure,
you are? You and I are just about the same age.
I'm probably older than you
I just
are.
turned 39.
I'm 40.
Yeah. Now, was this all right for you? Any kind of psychological problems turning 40? Emotional problems?
I wasn't crazy about it, I would rather be turning 29 or 30.
Yeah, but you look better at 40 than most people, are going to look at 20,
Yeah.
So it doesn't that should be.
That's like for a fat girl, you don't sweat much.
So you're not crazy about being 40?
No.
Yeah.
But I'm not crazy about the alternative, but it's okay. It's like, I know that lots of women are supposed to say, oh, they're really thrilled about it, but I don't think that very many are, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I find that the odd numbers, this makes no sense at all, but
okay.
But the like the rest of this has, but the odd numbers bother me more than the even numbers. Like 39, I was more comfortable at 38 and 36 than I was at 37 and 39, and so I'm looking forward to 40.
But I think for men it doesn't make any difference.
You don't think so? Yeah. Okay. You want to look at some of these photos?
I don't really want to, but I see you have them, and I imagine that that's what we have to do.
We don't know. We don't have to look at those at all.
Well, what's the second one? I'd like to see this. All right, yeah, I guess we could look at those.
I wanted.
Those were a nice time.
Okay. Well, there you go. Because I wanted to know if you are still in contact with Mr. Bono, and this is taken at what point in your career?
This was, I think, probably some of the first pictures ever taken.
Uh-huh.
And
how old were you there?
16.
16?
Yes.
That's unbelievable. What is Sonny doing now?
He has a restaurant in Palm Springs.
Mm-hmm. And also in L.A., or is that?
No, he sold that one.
And do you get along well with him to this day?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is roughly, again, from the same age?
21.
21, all right.
Or 20. That was about 20.
Now, explain this picture to me. What was the purpose here?
Oh, I would say this depicts Sonny and Cher life at home.
Well, it's a surprise this didn't work out then, isn't it? Okay. Coming up later, what do we got there? A little note. Okay. Monday on this program, Belinda Carlisle. You know Belinda Carlisle? Formerly with the Go-Go's. Mm-hmm. Will be here. And also Stupid Human Tricks. And then we're going to hear from David Sanborn, and the band is playing a little later. Great. Terrific. Thank you very much. And so now what are you up to? What movies, plays, music?
I'm going to do an album, and I'm also going to do 2 movies.
Mm-hmm. What are the films?
One of them is called Suspect, and the other is called Fatal Beauty.
With whom? Anybody we should know about?
Not right now.
Okay. And now why has it been 5 years since you did a record?
Well, because I wanted to be an actress, and it seemed like everyone said you can't do that because you're a singer, so I just stopped.
Yeah. But you missed it.
Yeah, I like singing. Yeah. I like music.
And do you work Las Vegas anymore?
No.
Yeah. You made a huge sum of money there working every week in Las Vegas, didn't you?
Yeah.
But you also felt that would inhibit your...
It did. People just didn't want to know about it.
Yeah. But do you think you can go back to that at any point?
I don't know. I don't really know. I like what I'm doing a lot now. I like acting. I really... I enjoy it. And You really have to like what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, you've certainly been able to do that. I mean, I think you've proven to a lot of people and perhaps to yourself that you can be taken seriously as an actress as well as a regular entertainer. And,
I was taken seriously as an actress, and I'm much better as an actress than I am whatever else I did before.
well, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Thank you very much. So will you ever come back and see us again?
Yeah, I will.
All right. So we took a little bit off your hotel bill,
Yeah,
didn't we?
yeah, just a tiny bit, but it was worth it. I had a good time, and it'll be fun to come
Well,
back.
you know, it was a lot of fun for me to meet you because, like I said, you were the same age, and I used to watch your shows on CBS, and I thought this woman is very funny and certainly intelligent and attractive, and we were all very happy you were here tonight. And I hope you come back.
Thanks, I will.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get a tattoo. What are we doing? Kissing. Stop it. Hold it. We do it. Now that didn't seem like I was kissing up to you then, did it?
No.
Okay, good. Because I meant it. You know,
Okay.
I did mean it. But I always feel like a jerk saying that kind of thing because people at home are used to seeing that kind of crap on TV.
But they're not used to seeing it from you.
Yeah. Well, okay. Now, I know you have a bus to catch, so we have to do something. Station identification? A commercial. And a commercial. It's a commercial, and then we'll be right back. That's all it is. And by the way, from now on, I'm going to try and be a nicer person.
Oh, no. I think you're doing just fine, obviously.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to say?
No, she's crazy about you.
I don't like being called names on my own show. So I'm gonna try and be I know! Oh, sorry. There I am being an asshole again. Apparently some things just don't change, do they? Poor gentleman over here giving me one of these, and I jumped on him. Well, I'm awfully sorry. I'll send you and your wife some flowers.